How's it, guys? So today again we're on Access, alright? And the last time we spoke about Access, we actually worked on how to create actual records, and we spoke a little bit about the data type and how do we change certain things. And yes, we're still going to get to the format, the input mask, and all of that. But for now, we are back to our Access. And our main priority today is to figure out how we're going to change the mode of transport and the area as a little drop down. Now, I suppose there are other ways of doing it. This is my way of doing it. So let's just go with it and see what's happening. And what I want to do straight off the bat is I'm just going to come up with 4 modes of transport, and I'm going to come up with 3 areas. You can use my ones or you can make up your own ones. So think typically a child that's going to school. How do we get to school? So the first one that I'm going to use is I'm going to think of public transport, and I'm actually just writing these things down because I will forget. So we're thinking of public transport. Okay, all right. We're going to write down parents because a lot of our parents drop us off. Some of us walk actually. It's not something to laugh about, but some of us walk. And then just for the sake of it, I'm actually going to write down bicycle. Okay, bicycle. Some of us might be fancy and put their own car, own motorbike, whatever. It's completely up to you. I'm just doing it simplistically so that we can see what you're going with. And then areas that we live in, again, you can choose your area. So I'm just going to think of feeding areas to our school, and I'm going to take Westring as an area. I'm going to take Kabiga as an area, and the last one I'm going to take in is Rowellen Park. Okay, so I've got 4 modes of transport and I have 3 modes of areas, or not modes. We've got 3 areas in which we live in. Okay, so again, yes, you can go and just understand this. You guys can go right in parents, and you can go right in, for instance, Newton Park. That's great. You can do that. There's nothing wrong with it. But if you've got a database of 1,100 kids, do you think you have time to type in over 2,000 fields? I don't think so. So why not just create it in the design view, right? And we just put it down as a little drop down. So what we're going to do is we're going into the design view. Please note we're working on the mode of transport field and the area field. So if I go into my design view, mode of transport, short text, brilliant, that's what we want. But over here now, we want to change it on the field properties. We're going to go down to the lookup, and there's not much going on here, okay? But we're going to select this to be a combo box, and all of a sudden we've got things coming up there, and it's like, wow, too much information. But like I said, never stress when you're working in Access. Right, so we got the combo box, so it's a combination of answers that we want. So the raw source type, in other words, where are we getting this type? Well, we're definitely not getting it from a query, but we're going to get it from a valued list. In other words, the values that we are placing as options. Okay, now it's very, very important that when we have the combo box as the display control and the raw source type is a value list, when we put the raw source in other words, what is our possible answers going to be? There's 2 key things that we need to remember. The first thing is every answer has to be in double quotations, and each answer is separated by a semicolon. Now, really guys, I'm going to do this very, very ugly. There's a little semicolon, okay? It's as simple as that. Double quotation marks, right? And I know it's something stupid, but if you don't have those things correctly in place, you actually don't get a option of what you want to have displayed. So let's get cracking. Raw source. All right, we're going to start typing. Mode of transport. We start off by opening double quotation marks. Okay, and the first one we said public transport. So we type in public transport. Please understand that this is case sensitive, and whatever you type in will be exactly your option. So if you make a spelling mistake, your option is going to be a spelling mistake. Okay, so open quotation marks, public transport, close double quotation marks. All right, semicolon, open double quotation. Parents is another option. Close quotation marks. Semicolon again. Open double quotations. Option is walk. Close double quotations. And then finally, semicolon. Open double quotations. And we type in bicycle. Okay. Now, we need to see if this is going to work. Okay. We click away and nothing really happens. We haven't worked on area yet, so don't stress about that. Just know your display control is a combo box, a valued list, and we put everything in our options that we want to show, double quotations and with a semicolon in between. If we click on view and we go save, yes, nothing has changed. But let's go on to the mode of transport, and I'll use area as an example. There it's blank. You see there's not even a little drop down, it's like blank. But if we go to mode of transport, ooh, little arrow. And I'm hoping if we click there, something's going to show. Hey! And then we have a list that we can choose from. So for now, James Buke uses a bicycle to get to school. Alright. Karen Dolly uses a bicycle. Or, no, she walks. And then Hannah Gift. She's gifted with parents that spoiler. Parents will just drop off. Okay. Now, for the next part, I want you to try the area one. Okay. Big tip. Go into your design view. Click on area. Change your lookup display control to a combo box. Raw source must be a valued list because you're putting it in. And the raw source you will put in with the double quotations and separated with a semicolon. I'm going to do it now on an offline basis, so next time when we do work on this, it will be there, but I'm sure I've given you guys enough tips to do that on your own. Thanks guys, have a great time.